Well, we're still in Barra de Navidad for a few more days anyways. And we've got our good friends on Monkey Fist. They're our Australian friends that you may have seen in some videos from when we were sailing down the Baja and up into the Sierra Cortez. We spent a few months buddy boating around with them and haven't seen them for a couple of months, but got caught back up here. We've had a few days with them, and tomorrow they're actually starting to make their trip across the Pacific and back to Australia. So I got one last day with them, gonna have a little bit of fun, and they're gonna show us how to make coconut milk. Should be pretty cool. So we're gonna see if we can find some coconuts, probably go for a swim because it's cooking hot here, and then make some coconut milk and have some fun. Off we go. The first step is to scrounge around for some coconuts. And after the scrounging is done, well, we gotta go for a little swim to cool off. And after that, our good friend Paul here shows us how to dehusk a coconut. And he makes it look pretty easy.
That's it.
After a quick tutorial, it's our turn. And it's not quite as easy as it looks.
Perfect. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
Once all the coconuts are husked, it's time to open them up and get a little treat from inside.
Nice job. That's amazing.
And once again, Paul makes it look pretty easy.
Okay. How is it? No, seriously, show us.
And again, we find out it's not as easy as it looks.
Damn this coconut!
Paul made it look so easy.
I know, he's like 10. Oh, this one's broken.
And we call this showing off.
What?
But
For Jason, round 2 goes much better.
Oh, I think you got it. Yeah. There you go. You got it. Nice.
Nice job.
Ooh.
Nice job. We all get our crack at it, but I think the star performance, that goes to Jen. Once the coconuts are cracked open, the next step is to scrape out the meat. And of course, you gotta have a little treat in between the work. Just scrape it, Brenda. Just scrape it.
quality control.
Quality control right here. Oh. I didn't get the
You weren't watching. You weren't watching the last dozen people.
No, I wasn't. I was too busy eating the coconut while no one was looking. It takes a minute to get the rhythm.
That's it.
You're on fire.
What's taking you guys so long?
Good technique. After all the coconuts were processed, we got ourselves cleaned up and reconvened in the cockpit of Monkey Fist for the final step.
Well, all we've got here is we brought the scraped coconut back before, and boiled some water and put boiled water, just poured it over it, and then just stirred it round quite a bit. It's only been an hour and a half, an hour since I've done that, so it's still a bit warm. But what we're going to do now is, well, all of the oil and the coconut milk will have, a lot of it will have come out of the meat, and so we'll squeeze it now into the jug, and we should get something reasonable to drink out of it. My hands are clean.
I'm ready for surgery.
Look, they are clean. I'll
Washed
have...
her hands.
Okay, so all you do is grab some of that, and then
Squeeze it. Squeeze. As hard as you can. Get it
So
all
just soak
out.
the pulp in boiling water.
Yep. You know, there'll still be some dregs in there, so we can strain that out anyway.
Warm.
For just a few bucks, we could have went to the store and bought some coconut milk. But this was way more fun. And I have to say, I've never tasted any better.
Yeah. Just letting it breathe.
Pineapple?
Really good.
Pineapple.
With some fresh pineapple, pina coladas were made. Perfect. Thank you. So, our good friends leaving tomorrow.
Yeah.
You going somewhere?
No, but you're leaving us.
That's right.
The most organic pina colada I've ever had.
So, here's to you.
Yeah,
Safe passage.
Good friends and good times.
Cheers.
Cheers. Fair winds and following seas.
That's right.
And we look forward to seeing you all in a great land down under.
Yeah.
Cheers,
In the
Mike.
Pacific.
Look at this Tassie.
Cheers.
Hopefully.
Since one of the best things about cruising in Mexico is the food, there's no better way to send off our good friends than with a night on the town and a meal on the street. This is stuffed potato.
He's like, I don't know.
And that is Mexican goodness.
Gracias.
I've said it before, and I'm sure I'll say it again. The best thing about our cruising lifestyle is the people we've met along the way. But the worst thing, well, that's always saying goodbye. It just never seems to get any easier.
Like everyone.
Gracias.
It's so
This here is my good friend Paul. He's leaving us tomorrow.
Yes, I am. Jeff? No, I'm not really.
Well, kind of.
Just heading south and you're heading north. So we're leaving each other.
We are leaving each other. but
Well, for
you're-
now.
For now.
For now.
It's going across the Pacific.
Yeah. And
We're staying in Mexico.
Yes, for now.
For now.
Yep.
And then we'll see you again.
Nothing's permanent. That's what you have to keep in mind.
That's right. Good morning. Having some coffee. Our good friends on Monkey Fist left this morning. And I'm a little bummed about that. We've met a lot of really cool people along our trip here, but some people seem to stick with us more than others, so a little sad to see them go. But that's the way it goes. We'll eventually get to Australia and we'll catch up then. So, adios amigos. Have a good trip. Since I was in a bit of a funk, the best way out is to call up the troops and have a little bit of fun. Sundowners on Adventurer. Got a good 30 knots going in the anchorage. Nice and breezy. All the dinghies. And all the troops downstairs. Got the cruise.
Oh, yeah. We have to really push over. So it's like waves keep going. Well, we've been in Bar de Navidad for about 3 weeks now, 3.5 weeks maybe. Long time. And being in this lagoon where we're anchored, which is pretty funky, stuff grows fast. So the bottom of the boat is covered with barnacles and long danglers of seaweed and odds and ends.
And since the water's pretty funky, I'm not going to jump in and clean it, at least not here. But there's a service here. 3 guys will come out in a panga and scrape the bottom for about 50 bucks, which is pretty cheap. And I don't have to do it here anyways. So they seem pretty excited to get some work, and I don't have to jump in the water, which is nice. But the bad thing is I actually feel pretty bad about this because there's crocodiles around. They say it's not a problem. They do it all the time. No thanks. So I should be here in a few minutes. The boat will be cleaned, and then tomorrow we'll be off, and we'll start making our way north for hurricane season. Well, today we're heading north. Barrio de Navidad was as far south as we were going to go this season, and with hurricane season coming, it's time to go north. Taking a short little hop today to Tenacatita, and then we'll wait for another little window and hop farther north after that. But we've got quite a long ways to go to get up into the safe zone, which is pretty far north into the Sea of Cortez. So we'll take little short hops as we can, and off we go, heading north.
That's not a knife. This is a knife.